Hey guys, welcome back to another review, and today I am reviewing Elf, starring Will Ferrell, James Caan, Robert Newhart, and Zooey Deschanel, and was directed by Jon Favreau, and is about a human that was raised by elves, discovers he is a human, and so he travels to New York to reconnect with his father who never knew he was born. Okay, let's talk about the positives. One, for a silly family comedy, this movie actually has pretty good performances. Will Ferrell is really good as the main character, and I really like Will Ferrell, and he's really good in this movie. James Caan is also really good in this movie, which, funny thing enough, he also plays a book author in this movie. So I have this really weird theory that he's the same character from Misery, but just changed his name to prevent any more psycho fans or anything. Yeah, if you think about it, it could actually work. It also takes place around the same time. Anyway, it's just a silly theory I have. And Zooey Deschanel is actually good in this movie, unlike whatever The Happening was. Just saying, just saying. Not saying she's a bad actress. She's just really bad in that movie. In the movie The Happening. Happening is amazing though. Like ironic in an ironic way, it is amazing. It's definitely the best bad movie ever. Like if you just need to watch a movie for a laugh, The Happening will definitely give it to you. And then the the directing is really good. Jon Favreau directed this movie, the same guy that directed Chef and Iron Man. I know everyone knows who Jon Favreau is, but he also directed the 2016 remake of The Jungle Book, which I thought was it was okay. And then there was the 2019 Lion King, which I reviewed, and if you've seen that review, I'm not a big fan of it because I kind of thought it was pretty terrible. Even though it was based on something that's actually good. Even though I don't love the original Lion King, I still express that it is a good movie. But the remake was just kind of insulting to it. CGI was good though. But this movie is probably one of my favorite movies Jon Favreau has directed. I know this movie, it's not a perfect movie in any way. It's a perfectly enjoyable Christmas movie. It does get the Christmas spirit going. It does deliver some pretty good laughs. And even though I do have a lot of nostalgia for this one, especially since I watched this one all the time as a kid, I do have nostalgia for it. And I was kind of happy finding out that people still actually kind of like this movie and not downright hate it like I figured most people would. Because you have no idea how much movies I thought were great as a kid, and finding out people hate them. Like the Transformers movies, for example. I loved them as a kid. Watching them more older, they're not great. They're not perfect. But I still watch them and enjoy them because of my nostalgia for them. At least the first four. Fifth one just sucks. And Bumblebee was pretty good though. That was definitely an improvement. But not talking about Transformers. We're talking about Elf. Let's get back on track here. All right. The humor. There's a lot of really good humor in this movie. Easily, the three funniest parts in this movie is one scene where when Buddy first gets to New York. It's a very fish out of water scenario. I thought it was all hilarious, especially finding out that it was all ad-libbed or just non-scripted. And then there's another scene in a mall with a fake Santa, and then they start fighting. It's hilarious. It's probably one of the best scenes in the movie. And then there is a scene with Peter Dinklage. The best part of the movie, in my opinion. Oh boy, I'm not going to give any context. It's if you know what the movie is. If you've seen this movie and you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. And okay. All right. Is there anything else I could talk about? It's a decent looking movie. It doesn't look bland. Every shot's pretty well set up. Which is shocking for a comedy movie. I don't know why. For some reason, in a comedy movie, I kind of expect it to be just kind of generically shot, but this movie's actually pretty well shot and pretty well good looking as well. I don't know why. It's just sometimes when I actually see a movie that shouldn't really actually try, it surprises me, and I respect the filmmakers for at least trying, and it feels like people are actually trying with this movie. All right, let's talk about just a few nitpicks I have. One, not every joke lands. There are a few that do miss the market, but nothing ever to. It doesn't make you cringe or anything. This movie's fine. It's not bad. It's not terrible. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but it's not. It's not atrocious. It's not a masterpiece either. It's definitely not a Christmas. It's definitely not going to be known as like the next Wonderful Life or A Christmas Story, but it'll be a good movie to watch around the holidays. It'll get you into the mood. And I do think that this movie could definitely be really corny at times. Like, it's not cringeworthy, but you're definitely like, it's a little corny. So, I don't know if it was purposefully corny as a joke, but it's the ending and everything is extremely corny. Okay, so in conclusion, Elf is a perfectly enjoyable movie. It's not bad, it's not good, but it's good, it's not great, it's not awful, it's very good, it's very good. I'm going to give Elf a B and is enjoyable. So if you've seen Elf, what did you think about it? And if you like this review, give it a like, and I will see you guys next time.